What's good, y'all? What's the numbers TV? It's your boy Paul Rowe. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already, and like a video if you appreciate the content that Paul Rowe, What's the Numbers, is I providing. Today we're talking about a few things, but the first thing I want to touch on is the ABG Neal situation. By now y'all know he got, he got caught lacking, got jumped. Supposedly he was coming out of studio or some type of event, and the Opps pulled up. They asked him if he was jacking his GDK movement. Supposedly he said yeah, and they was right on him. Beating him, punching him, kicking him, hitting him with sticks, to the point where he was begging, please, please, for them to stop. So once they take your chain and everything, this day and age, your chain's going on tour. It's all through Brooklyn right now. It's in the latest Envy Kane video, and it's just making its way around. But one thing I want to touch on is, you got your life still, because ABG Neal hasn't made no posts, no social media, nothing about acknowledging the situation. Maybe he's still hurt. Maybe his pride is hurt, Or maybe he's in traffic looking for his ops, who knows. But all I can say is that you got a career still. When you building a career, you was just enrolling loud, you had a decent buzz. Now you could throw it all away for something, pride to make you do that. But you gotta, I'm gonna give you both sides of the coin, The streets, you already know how you're supposed to handle it. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta look at it as a business where you can feed your family and better your situation, Where you might not have to be around gangs and as much violence with the people, the family members coming up after you. So it's like you in a tricky spot, So all I can say is, you beg for your life, you still got your life, So you might just want to focus on your music and kill it with success, That's the best thing that's my best advice I could give you over at What's the Numbers real quick. But I'm gonna give you both sides of the coin. Now, if you a street and you live by them street rules, what's understood ain't gotta be said. But if you want it from a bigger picture, think about your career, think about your family that you can provide for by having a career that is beneficial for you. But moving right along, man, I want to talk about real quick is OG Bloods, Soul B, and Corey King. As y'all know, they had started on the Queen's Flip show. Soul B was up there. Corey King came up after. Corey King and Soul B had a little problem, but not really Soul B as much more than Corey King. He had certain problems with certain things that Soul B said or didn't say in his interview. So after the interview, both of the interviews, it was calm for a minute. But as you see, Queen's Flip has a liking to Soul B. So him and Soul B doing more business moving forward. Corey King he had his own wave. He wasn't involved in the Queen's Flip situation like others was. Killer Cav, OG Nuke, Soul B. They was continuously dealing with Queen's Flip. So they had a bigger scale, a bigger focus on them as far as like how they was building their platform. So Corey King used to always throw little shots, nothing crazy, but he got a relationship with them. So if your man, you don't speak to him, you ain't seeing eye to eye, you might throw little shots to get his attention. And eventually, but it was coming across differently to Killer Cav and the Queen's Flip. They was taking it as like Corey King was hating on them and all that. But finally, a few days ago, they was on live together, Corey King and Soul B, and you could tell it was just brothers that ain't seen each other in a long time. They chilling, they drinking, they having a good time. Talking about they putting turkey drives together and all that. And it was good to see, because a lot of the problem that a lot of people was having with all the Bloods that was talking on Queen's Flip is that they was flipping on each other after, first they flipped on Stack Stone, then Wildcat and Killer Cav flipped on Scheme, and then it was just a lot of different things going on. And Cav flipped on Stack, and now Corey King flipping on Soul B, and Killer Cav flipping on Corey King. So it was good to see him finally, bury it and try to move forward together. Let's see if it can last, because lately these guys just been at each other's throats. But it's good to see him, because at the end of the day, this gang thing that got all in New York City and New Jersey and the Tri-State area infatuated outside of it originating in Cali started with these dudes. These was the ones that was in the prison system putting on blood. And blood in New York started in 1993. So these was the ones doing it at the time. But anyway, that's another video. Moving right along, man. I got one last thing to talk about. Mendecees out of Harlem, he coming home. He supposed to had copped out to 8 years on that drug case. I think he's supposed to be home in 2024. But he's getting out in Christmas time, December, so that'd be like basically 4 years before he's supposed to come home. He's getting out. He remember before he went in, he was doing he was paying the feds a lot of money as far as doing speaking engagements and paying off his restitution and all that. So maybe he got some type of TI deal or something where like you ain't had to snitch, but you paid enough, and we can use your influence and your the people you're around, and maybe steer kids in the right way. Cause remember that's what TI was doing, going around talking on commercials and all that, trying to keep the kids that looked up to T.I., push them in the right direction. So I don't know if that's the same type of deal with Mendecees, or maybe he just did programs and did his time and came home. I don't know. But he is getting out 4 years early in the Fed charge. You know what I'm saying? So that's the last thing I wanted to talk about today, man. I know it's a quick video, a little all over the place with the guy with the different characters about in this video, but you know what I'm saying? I just wanted to draw. They all New York based, so that's why I put them all together. But anyway, What's the Numbers TV, man? We at 11K. I appreciate all y'all. If y'all supporting, I appreciate y'all, man, for real. Anybody want to do some business, I got my email in the description. Holler at me, man. We see what we could do. But it's What's the Numbers TV, man. It's your boy Paul Rowe. I'll be back before you know it. I'm out of here. Peace.